Oh my god.
We haven't had like I had Soul working on overtime for this, so not all of the details could be ironed out. But Xander is also wearing like lighter armor. He's got like a sort of like a Greek tunic fit going on with a little bit of leather armor. The red feathers are sort of like the distinctive trait there. Anyway, so last we had left off, you guys had engaged with the ball and the attendees of the ball. Several attempts at investigating, navigating the social environment here, investigating, acquiring more details were made to mixed results. Friends were made, in particular one friend, like a sort of like socialite teenager, daughter of a law firm of sorts. And in due time, as the appointed time for the ball arrived, you guys were all, well, not ushered in, but you joined in the ballroom to await for the grand entrance of Duchess Penelope and her entourage of people that are being colloquially referred to as her lovers by the other attendees of the ball. They all took a sort of spotlight there by where the piano is presumably. Well, in the picture the piano is there, but in real life it isn't.
Why not?
Because it's not. Because they were standing there. It would be weird for them to stand where a piano is.
You could stand on it.
Shut up. we and there was a smaller, more diminutive figure accompanying them, but clearly behind them in a sort of like servant-like manner, which only Rala would have recognized. To all of you, it seems like some sort of child servant. And at the present moment, as depicted in the map, they are kind of like halfway through their elegant descent through one of the stairways of the ballroom. Penelope herself is going down the stairs with like holding, essentially like with locked arms, with Valerie on one arm and Xander on the other, and Jürgen and Ekaterina are descending just slightly behind them in this sort of formation. Penelope seems to be like relishing in the attention itself. Xander is eloquently waving to the crowd, and speaking of crowd, although I'm not filling the ballroom with commoners, there is like a bit of a crowd like all over the area here.
You mean you're not filling it with peasants? Oh wait, these aren't peasants. Never mind.
Yeah, they're not peasants per se, but yes. There are also some guards around, and I suppose I should place Lukina on the map. She is with you guys. Let me. Where is here? Nope. Where did Luna go?
I need to add the dress.
Oh.
I was too busy doing so many things I'd forgotten that myself.
But yeah, the crowd is cheering, like politely and very elegantly, clapping for them. Xander is relishing in the attention. Penelope seems to be enjoying it as well. Valerie has this sort of like smug smirk on her face. Ekaterina is on the like opposite side and doesn't seem to be reacting much, and Jürgen just like politely smiling. But yes, that is where we left off, and it is where we are picking up with them going down the stairs. Is there anything in particular you guys are commenting or doing while they are descending? It's gonna take
Intellect Fortress.
Okay, so you're casting Intellect Fortress.
Yes.
On whom?
I told Noah that I would get myself, Iluna, and Lilia. So Noah can get himself, Rala, and Lucina.
I'm admittedly a little torn because it is a concentration spell. I know that it's so important, and I'll put it up for now. But I might
May
have to drop it in the
later.
battle. Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
both of you are casting it at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
At 5th?
Yeah.
You have to, because there are 6 people.
Shit.
We each
you
have to
don't-
guard 2 people.
Yeah, if you don't, you have to give up on someone to not.
That sounds so much meaner when you say it like that.
I mean, you could
It's-
leave
it's
Lucina
true.
out of it. She'd probably be fine.
I know
but,
you have to
like-
give up on someone though. It's just like the cruelest way to say that.
It's alright, Mr. Noah. I understand.
Not
Let
the-
me go.
No, not her. God, 5th level.
You don't have to. You don't have to go to Luna. I'll figure it out. But I'll put it to you this way though: if I end up throwing 6 daggers at you, it'll be your fault.
Oh, my cell's got you.
It's a very steep price. I will cast it at 4th level. I'll target 2 people. Who did you get?
I got myself, Iluna, and Lilia.
Okay. I'll get Rala and Luki,
And not
You're
yourself.
leaving yourself out.
not myself.
Okay.
So you're going to make a save, and then you're going to fail, and it's going to drop on the other 2. Got it.
I don't get close enough. Famous last words. He's gonna send Yekaterina after me, turn 1.
True.
Anything else you guys are doing while they
Yeah.
are going downstairs?
I don't know if
Alright.
this is the right play, guys, but I feel like spending one of my 2 5th levels is so expensive.
True.
You don't have to.
My
Yeah,
Zell
no,
will
like
just...
I'm gonna keep it at 4th. I'll just do that.
My Zell's going to say into kind of the party's heads, but specifically speaking to Lucina, if a fight breaks out, you focus on getting the crowd to safety first.
Lily kind of looks over and gives you like mouths like, who do I hit first?
Do I what?
Who do you
Who
want
does
me
she
to go
hit
with?
first?
Yeah.
Well, we've been told that Penelope herself is not the threat. The other 4 are.
I mean, there's 5
Of them, they have 2 mages. Suggest that we take them out as quickly as possible. They'll likely
Rala-
try the same for us.
How does Rollo look?
She's kind of like not paying attention to whatever you guys would be talking about. She seems pretty focused on something.
She'll kind of reach down and give your hand a very gentle squeeze. Hey. You with us?
What? Yeah. Sorry, I
So
think
good.
I think that I thought I saw something. That's it.
Anything you saw you want to tell us about?
I think that's Kayla.
Was that your friend?
Pointing at the little ginger girl.
Is that your friend you'd mentioned?
Yeah, she just like disappeared, but that's her.
You said she was really strong. What was she able to do?
I mean, think I used the term really strong.
Or you said that you said
she was really cool.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What really cool things could she do?
Well, like whenever we, she was real good at like hiding, because like whenever we got in trouble, like she never actually got in trouble, and she helped me a whole lot with we built, and she's going to go point at Gigi, which is obviously somewhat hidden away, except for like a bolt she's keeping on her neck. And we helped build the secret base, and she's just the coolest.
Nikina, dear,
Yes.
are orphans that live where Ra lives, do you have to fill out paperwork and things to take them? Or if they wander off, is it sort of, I guess, free reign would be the right word?
Theoretically, they are under state tutelage. A registry should be kept even if they do not wish to stay at the orphanage.
So theoretically, she should not be here.
That is correct.
At least we have excuse if something bad happens.
But this is... Was she filed as missing?
I told a whole bunch of people, but they didn't say anything. Why are these Rolla again talking all nonsense?
Do we know if because she seems like a very sort of responsible person. Do we know if the orphanage matron
Miss Tully?
yeah, do we know if Miss Tully would have put it in a report already, or was she just sort of like shrug? Because from her personality, it tells me that she probably would have, but
Did Rala say she was at the orphanage, or are you assuming that?
oh, it's a good point. I thought they were friends. The way that she talked about him, I assumed that she was, but that's true. Rala, what was she? Where was she?
I mean, I just bumped into her one day.
Okay, so not
She wasn't at the
necessarily from the
orphanage?
No.
That actually makes it potentially worse. Did she have parents?
She never said anything.
Do you, Lakina?
Yes.
I know you don't know Actually, I don't know if you don't know everyone in the city. So I'm gonna test you now. Okay. The problem with Lakina is like 50-50 chance she either knows her or she doesn't.
It's a lot of people, bro. It's a big
It's
city.
a lot of people, but like she's like, yes, I know all the missing people, missing people within the last like 5 years. Yes, rings a bell.
It's work related, but the amount of missing people, even if it's an unusually large amount, is still pales in comparison to the entirety of the populace.
I never underestimate the power of autism.
That's some real shit you just said there.
I can't completely dispute that. But anyway, Rala, as they are approaching the ballroom, they have been descending. I've been very subtle about it. You do look at them, the group of them, and the usual apparitions seem to strike your senses. Penelope, the Duchess, to everyone, she's a very she's a voluptuous woman, and she's very attractive, like conventionally attractive. But to you, it's like her features are like exaggerated. Her breasts seem even larger, her butt like even rounder, and it's like her tongue is like lolling out of her mouth. Like you're a child, so I don't know if you have that kind of malice, but to an adult, it would be like she's like she was making a very like lecherous, like a very provocative face.
Got a BBL.
Valerie, like her hat seems to open a mouth and begin like kind of like the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter, but more monsters looking, like with rows of teeth and everything, and her feline features are almost like distorted. Xander, it's like his hair is on fire, and there's like a sort of like his mouth contorts itself into a beak, letting out like horrid screeches. Ekaterina, it's her hair, it's this black like side cut. It's like it's flowing out of her head, almost like it's like ichor pouring out from a wound, like a massive torrent of like black blood. Jurgen, meanwhile, he's wearing like this druid like furs and leathers, and as you look at him, it's like the fur is reanimating into like a beast and almost trying to like strangle him, and he doesn't seem to mind even like that this thing is trying to eat him back. And in the middle of all of these, well, not in the middle, like a little bit behind them, she doesn't accompany them to the dance room itself. She kind of like hangs towards the back here. But in the middle of that, your friend Kayla seems completely normal.
Oh, thank
There
God.
doesn't seem to be any change to her in your perception.
Oh, I wish I could roll something other than 4 sometimes. That'd be really cool.
I mean, you have the option to try again if you wish.
Yes, I could.
You do have a Lilia's
Yeah, you get a
inspiration
bardic.
for the day.
My daily inspiration.
Not that kind of roll.
Oh.
It's an inspiration. It's for every rule, right?
Nope.
Mathematically, I would consider that fixing something, though. And she's not allowed
That
to
is
do
an
that right now.
interesting. Yes, that is a very interesting interpretation of it.
I believe I used the term percussive maintenance before. So, yeah. She would want to, but not currently.
Also, I've not made a token for her, but I've this is like a sort of like a reference picture that I've been using for Kayla.
Let me doing Lucina while doing this too. I made her somehow prettier. There you go.
Yeah, if I have the brain power, I will try to switch her token.
Oh, she's cute.
She's so cute.
Mm.
You guys were buddy. Oh, I gotta kill this lady.
You haven't even seen her do anything bad.
Oh,
But he has to. He has to.
Anyway, while you guys were conversing, the group of them have arrived at the center of the ballroom, and they seem to be taking up dancing positions to begin in earnest, like the ball. All of them make this reverences to the crowd. Penelope tugging like at the sides of her dress and doing like a curtsy. Valerie does the same. Xander does a very like flamboyant bow to the front. Jurgen does a more, still like an elegant bow, but far more subdued. And Ekaterina also does like a bow in a more like masculine fashion, but very, very stiffly. Doesn't seem like she's much one for flourishes. And as the music begins to pick up, as a couple of violinists also come out from amongst the crowd, the five of them all begin to dance, with Penelope taking like center stage. She twirls and dances with each of them in turn, essentially. Like she begins by doing this waltz with Valerie, who is right to her side, and then Valerie kind of like twirls her around, and she goes into also a waltz, but a little more feisty and fiery, with Zender instead, who was there like sort of dancing on his own and waiting expectantly for his turn. After dancing with him for a bit, Jurgen approaches and they do this more traditional style, kind of like tribal dance even. While they are doing that, like Xander and Valerie are also off doing their own things. Ekaterina is also like doing this kind of like stiff steps to the side. It seems like she's done this a little bit, but still doesn't like it too much. After finishing like her time with Jurgen, she goes back to Ekaterina. Not back. She goes to Ekaterina, and they do this more. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's kind of like a tango between the two of them. The rhythm shifts a little bit, and this continues to sort of like happen. Penelope is always like sort of at the center, or at the center of attention. The others they sometimes dance with one another as well, but always in a way that complements the center star of the show, essentially. And she keeps going back and forth between them with this very gleeful look on her face, like she's just having the time of her life, relishing in all of the partying and the attention that she's getting. And you can see a very sincere affection in her face for everyone that is all of her partners that are dancing with her, and they all also have a very they look at her with similar affection. All of them, even Ekaterina with her more somber and gruff behavior and like countenance. Her gaze seems to soften a little bit when Penelope like looks at her and interacts with her. And this goes on a bit.
When they come around, our detect magic boys? Actually, they're already concentrating on spells. Never mind.
Yes, they are. And I don't believe they would come close enough for you to detect them, because they are orbiting around this lit up area, and detect magic is like a 30-foot range, so none of you would be close enough to catch them in detect magic.
Is everyone else just watching?
Yes, all of the rest of the attendees, including Svetlana, who was sort of like accompanying you. She would still be at Lilia's side, and if you look at her, she is absolutely entranced by the show, like clapping alongside, and there's a light blush on her face, and it's like she's seeing like a dream come true almost. And the Duchess is just twirling and dancing, and at times she also kisses her partners, sometimes in like quick like refined kisses. At other times it gets a little jarring because she kind of like tongs them in the middle of the ball, and it's kind of like, to all of you it strikes you as a little bit like vulgar for a setting like this, but she doesn't seem to mind, and neither does the guests. But it doesn't happen like all the time. It seems like she almost like loses control of herself at certain moments.
There are children here.
Well, as Svetlana said, like they're not supposed to be children here.
Well, there's child here, and then there's. Well, I guess it depends on how you view those 18. To me, yeah, but yeah. The laws,
Yeah,
the
but-
laws.
Well, still, like they all continue like their dance. It's going to go for a few minutes. Essentially, it's clearly a very practiced motion, and each of them have their personalities kind of like shine through the way that they are performing here, but they all seem to be happy to be with each other in the Duchess's case, but for the rest of them, it seems more like they are happy to be with Penelope than with each other. Even though it's not like they seem to hate each other, but they don't seem to like also be super besties. They just get along well.
Myself, dear, how's your little reconnaissance going?
My little what?
Reconnaissance. You had an arcane eye that was still going, right? It's been a few
No,
minutes.
I dropped it for the Intellect Fortress.
Okay.
She spotted. Oh no, she didn't spot the eye. Did
No,
she?
someone spotted the eye.
Someone spotted it, right?
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
was the scary one without the witch hat.
Ekaterina.
Ekaterina.
Yeah. It was
Petrovna.
Ekaterina.
Zamolodchikova.
That's a bunch of Russian-sounding things that are nowhere close to.
We'll have to teach you.
Yeah.
We'll have to show you the
okay.
light.
In this case, I'll ask Noah if, without using charges, if you can, if it does, then maybe it's worth looking into. Are the people that are sort of like entranced in the dance, do they seem like they're reacting normally, or does it seem like
Mizell already mentioned that we established they all have enchantment spells on them
Yeah.
that go beyond just the normal vampires do not exist in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, I did detect magic also to do that, to check as well. I could use some charges to really see what's going on, but I don't think it'll be anything different from what we already have had.
I don't remember exactly what her eyes do, so I was thinking maybe one of her partners or her would be better to, and it wouldn't be weird for you to be looking at them because, well, yeah.
No, I don't think. I mean, like I could check medical conditions and toxins, identify on them, but other than that, none of them really immediately work here. Like I don't think I want to try charming over top what is going on. I don't think I'm powerful enough.
Okay.
I should back myself though. Maybe I should do it anyway.
Well, the reason that I say might as well try is because I'm not exactly sure when else you're going to use them today for this.
Well, they have other features.
Oh, okay. What else do they do? They have a lot of shit.
They have 5 different features.
Well, then keep your secrets.
Maybe I should have taken what's her name's eyes.
Selena.
Selena's eyes.
There's
No,
about
that's
to be some
Lena's
new
eyes.
eyes up for
The rocker,
taking.
the rock girl's eyes.
These
We
are the
have 'em?
slut's eyes.
Who wants e-girl eyes?
The slutty eyes.
Oh no, does this unlock the Ara Lilia?
I think it unlocks.
I don't know. Could I do the real
Selling
Ara in
bathwater.
a southern voice?
Would be really funny if we marched into battle against Marco, all wearing his girlfriend's eyes.
And then he immediately dominates people through the eyes.
Oh, I'm wearing sunglasses. I know I've said it. I just want to reiterate because I also just remembered.
Don't
It's gonna
have
be like
the-
a
the
runway
thing
walk.
going,
Like, who
though.
are you wearing? Oh my god, I'm wearing Selena.
What exactly did you want to try to find out, though? Maybe there's something else I have. or Mazel has?
No.
Like, what would you whisper to us here?
Sweet nothings.
Sweet dreams.
I'm trying
Actually,
to
now that
figure
I'm
out
wearing
if there's-
sunglasses,
I'm trying to figure out if there's something more to like this dance than just putting on a show.
could
If there's anything
I?
magical going on, but
Hmm,
can't cast loudly, and you've already cast Intellect Fortress.
yeah,
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Svetlana.
and I have a
"So
question
how does
after
this
that.
usually go?
Sorry, what did you say to her?
So how does this usually go? I stage whisper.
Well, sorry. I don't know myself. It's only the first time I'm seeing the dance.
They don't do the dance at every ball?
I've only been to one, remember?
I just thought they might have done it last time too.
No, they didn't do it last time. But they usually do. Well, not usually, but a lot of the time.
So my question was, it's not a feature that I want to use, but I would like to just see whether the way in which they're dancing, be it, yeah, like really just the way in which they're dancing, does it seem to me as though this could be some sort of magical ritual that is being done here? Like, are they dancing like in some sort of perfect repetitive circular motion, or are they really just like kicking it?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
$15. You don't seem to recognize any kind of pattern in their dancing that could be of a sort of like a hypnotic way or ritualistic or evocative.
Okay. Unless I don't know this kind of magic, I don't think that what they're doing here is any kind of arcane ritual.
Then we'll just wait for now, and we'll try to find a moment to get Rala to be able to talk with her friend. Does that
Just want
sound
to do
good?
anything.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of any glimpses I can see. I'm trying to look for any vampiric traits on the quote unquote lovers.
Make a perception check then.
I watched them drink blood. That's good enough for me.
You didn't watch them drink shit.
They had
I'm
a glass.
serious. You didn't
I
watch
know.
them drink it.
I know I didn't watch them drink it, but I watched them pick up a glass that myself very heavily suspected to contain blood.
So we're making assumptions now. What kind of detective are you?
16. Yeah. Yeah. In favor of myself being a detective, I will point out this: you only saw one glass.
A
And
fair.
there's-
I'll also look for vampiric traits.
No, Lily already made a check. Bitchy boy. That's what you get for assuming. 16, however, they're all moving.
Oh my
So it's a
God.
little difficult to pick up precise movements, but you do. Valerie has like light-colored eyes, but due to her hat, it's a little difficult to point them out. But Xander and Katarina have very striking eyes as well, and they don't have anything covering them. And you see that they are not red. They are Xander's eyes are very vivid blue, and Katarina's are sort of like piercing hazel color. Whereas most other vampires you have met, in fact, all other vampires you have met, have red eyes, including Marco. His initial appearance was kind of like an illusion. So it seems to be a repetitive trait. You don't quite spot their teeth or other things of that nature. But yeah, those two you can see do not have red eyes or other obvious vampiric traits.
Possible that they're only bewitched and not actually vampires themselves.
I think we want to try and knock them out then.
Possibly.
Can? I think it's don't hold back, but if you don't aim to kill.
That's a valid strategy.
When you observe them, I would also add that you notice that Ekaterina seems to be looking in your direction, like rather frequently.
Who's she looking at?
All of you.
Oh,
Just
that's not
looking
fun.
at in your general direction.
I thought she'd
And
be interested in Lilia.
If you pay a bit more attention, she is also the only one of them that does not seem to be like in the dance. She is always not directly between you and Penelope, but she is never behind her relative to where you guys are.
Always between us and her.
Essentially, yes. It's always in a position where if you guys try anything, she could theoretically jump in front.
I will share what I see with the
up to
group.
no good.
I am pointing this out mostly to pat myself on the back because I've been randomly moving these tokens and paying attention to that fact all the time.
Nice.
What do you want, a cookie?
I like how one road.
Yes,
Get
please. You know, like I actually do. Please send me cookies. I would not refuse them.
I just now because
I
I've
just
been
thought
so
you were
zoomed in.
doing it for just the thrill of it. But I had noticed you moving them around.
Yes, thank you. I am moving them just because I think it's a nice little thing to be doing since you guys are talking while they are dancing. But I paid
And yeah.
attention. I paid attention to that specific detail just to keep her consistent.
Just changing who the partner is and who's.
Yes.
Is it custom for us to wait for them to finish dancing before things start happening? Other things start happening?
Well, according to what you have heard before, essentially they are going to do this sort of like initial dance, and once they are finished, the ball is going to start in earnest, and other people are allowed to like come into the spotlight, dance as well. Drinks and food is going to be served at the tables, etc. This is just sort of like the opening act. It lasts for about 10 minutes, which should not be very long now. It's been almost 10 minutes now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we gotta order here or anything? We're gonna go or.
An order? Oh, that guy. Okay. I apologize. I thought you meant like a food order.
Yeah.
What you want? What's one for dinner?
Foie gras.
I think I just don't have anything I can do that isn't like sort
Incredibly
of like,
obvious.
Yeah, I can go up and start hitting them, or I can sit here and wait till I can go up and start hitting them.
To anyone paying particularly close attention, Myzel seems to be relatively focused on Xander.
He's got a crush.
You want what? Sorry?
I said to anyone particularly perceptive, Myzel seems to be watching Xander a little bit more than the rest.
He's got a crush.
What is Rella's friend doing?
She seems to be just holding a plate with drinks.
Okay, so she was not being made out with. Okay,
No, she's not partaking in the dance.
It's not in the dance.
Okay.
Is she like
Kind of forgot
Whereabouts
about
would
that for
she
a
be?
minute.
Goodness, what is wrong with
I
me?
have limits, you know.
That's what that's what's very confused. Like, I thought you'd. Wait, what? No, yeah, okay. Being like a little butler, sort of.
Exactly. Yes, that's.
She is wearing a
the
suit.
vibe you get.
Is everyone standing still, or does it seem like people have been moving around on the outskirts?
They're not like standing perfectly still, but everyone seems a bit like enraptured by the dance, almost like they're not moving because they want to appreciate it.
Yeah.
But is there anything in
Mazel,
particular
do you
guys
have
want to
the
do?
detect
Dance
magic
about
up
that?
permanently?
I think I'll hold Rama's hand and say, "Do you want to try seeing if we can't get some drinks from your friend?"
Are the just for
So she would have been like, still, like her eyes are dead set on Kayla, and she's not even gonna look at you. And yeah, like she's getting like into the seat, like I kind of just want to walk over to her.
All right, we'll sort of, kind of, Luna's been in many balls, just sort of naturally glide our way around as we half pretend to watch.
The dance is just ending right now. As you guys are beginning to make your way towards where Kayla is.
I'll
All
let you
of-
decide how far we can get.
Basically not, like, because you have just decided to do that as the dance was already ending.
Mm.
Kayla would still be a ways over. It's not like a very thick crowd, but you also probably don't want to move, like run up to her.
Yeah, we're not
Mm.
trying to cause a scene.
Play it all
Um,
cool and casual.
But yeah, as they end the dance and they all sort of like hold hands together and take a very deep bow, people begin like clapping, and they don't cheer because they're rich, but they are very much like they are being pretty much as euphoric as they can get in such like a
Dignified
polite
manner?
Yes, dignified manner, like a very polite environment. And Penelope kind of like raises her hand for the people to like stop, and then she directs her eyes at all of the crowd, like sort of like looking every which way. And at this moment, I need all of you to make will saving throws.
Ah, there it is.
At advantage.
Yes, you have advantage from
Oops.
the intellect fortress.
Except for Noah.
Except for Noah, correct.
I think I rolled already, right? Yes.
Let me get Lucina's sheet. Advantage. No, fuck. It's a 26 from her. Excellent. Right. So that is 21 from Lilia, 28 from Izal, 20 from Iluna, 27 from Morella, 28 from Noah. That's everyone? I think so, right?
I think so.
Okay, all of you, as she glances over the crowd, you, for one moment, there's this pause in your system as it feels like something weird, like this odd heat is washing over your body. It doesn't seem to last much, and soon like it fades away, but it's like for just the span of like 2 or 3 seconds, you had like a light fever like your head feels a little lighter as well, but then the feeling dissipates. And Penelope once again addresses the crowd, going, "Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you have enjoyed our routine. We've been practicing especially for this evening. For those who have joined us in our previous balls, I hope it was sufficiently different for your liking. Everyone, please, a round for my beloved partners." And everyone like gives polite clapping for her lovers, with again most of them being like just graciously accepting, and Xander waving to the crowd as if he's like a professional and they're something anyway. And she continues going, "Well now, please enjoy yourselves. The dancing has just begun. Come one and all, please." And as she says that, people begin. The crowd begins to head over to the ball. Some of them, like couples, walking over to dance together, and others like individuals going for either like a solo dance or finding partners. It seems like some are hesitantly like waiting like on the borders of the spotlight, looking awkwardly at the Duchess, perhaps waiting for an opportunity to ask her for a dance. You guys, if you wish, you can like move towards Kayla, but at this moment, Kayla sort of like steps forward a little bit, and it seems like the Duchess and her partners go to fetch the drinks that Kayla had been bringing them.
What happened with the will saves bit? I had to stop something from happening.
We were all good.
We all Gucci.
Okay.
You feel like a mild,
We did
kind of like a mild fever washing over you for a few seconds, and then
Heat suffuses your cheeks as you realize they're hot.
honestly, yes.
Find yourself flushed.
It just feels like a weird kind of heat, but yeah. Anyway,
I'm familiar with this heat, says Luna in her head.
Noted. Has read ABO.
Yeah, I'll just sort of dance Rala sort of closer towards her friend. Just sort of a the most basics of waltz, where Luna's like so much bigger than Rala, she can just, I think, just fully lead her.
Just standing on her shoes.
Let's go. Even if Rala like has bad steps, I think Luna's just strong enough and just much bigger enough to just sort of be like, "Yep, I'm just gonna move you right into the next step."
I do realize I'd been muted when I'd said it earlier, but could I have tried to have blocked the path between Penelope and Svetlana for the moment the dance ended? Just be like happening to stretch, just to give her a singular chance to not fail and fall.
wait, what do you?
I'm trying to
What-
help Svetlana pass the
Like-
save by
Oh.
blocking the eye line between Penelope and her towards the end of the dance.
Well, you can stretch and stuff and try to like move in front of Svetlana. She kind of like looks at you like, what are you doing?
It was just like right at the end, I just had to do it. I got, I just been sitting for so long, I just had to stretch. Sorry.
No, okay. I mean, well, you got big arms, like they probably feel stiff, right? If you don't stretch, I guess.
Very.
Huh.
But I was trying to see if she would anything happen to her. I'm trying to
Roll an insight check.
keep an eye out for her.
Is she interested?
What do you mean interested?
You know, just the casual stretch into a hug.
Is she interested in the taken Lilia?
You observe Svetlana, and it seems like she's just looking at you with a slightly puzzled look on her face, but at the same time, it seems like she's trying to look past you, like in Penelope's direction.
All right.
They only have eyes for the pea.
You think like the Duchess would give me a dance, maybe?
Maybe.
It seems like they all like procured glasses at this point from Kayla and have put it back on the tray. Penny kind of like stretches one hand like over the tray and pats Kayla on the head a little bit, and then her and her entourage, like the rest of which just mostly ignores the kid. They seem to go back to the ballroom, and accordingly, several would-be suitors of sorts, like they have already formed a line, like, you know, they have organized themselves spontaneously, like, I will ask her for a dance first. No, I will. No, shut up. I will. Eventually, after a little bit of conflict, they settle themselves in order, and they begin taking shots.
Shots.
Jurgen seems to like stand beside her, essentially acting like as a bit of a filter, and she just kind of looks at the people and goes like, "You, no, you, yes, you, no." Like, and that's sort of like selection deal. The ones that are rejected kind of look a little dejected, but not like
Regina George style.
not angry or anything, just a bit dejected. But the first one that she says yes to, like, looks absolutely effusive and begins. She takes her, like, sort of like into her arms and begins dancing, and you see a man in a state of absolute bliss. Xander and Valerie also spread in two other corners of the ballroom and are also dancing, either sometimes by themselves and often with other people who also seem to sort of like settle for them. Ekaterina doesn't really dance. She just like stands there, like by the side. But yes, this seems to be the arrangement for this next stage of the ball.
Okay. As long as they're not getting in the way of us and Penelope. Or is it Kayla? Sorry, Kayla.
Well, Ekaterina
Maybe.
seems to be very close to Kayla.
Katerina. Which one is that one? Is that
It's a scythe girl.
okay?
The one you thought was hot.
Interesting. I think they're all hot. It's just different kinds of hot.
That is correct. They are all attractive individuals.
They're all aesthetically pleasing peeps.
As everyone's starting to dance, I think I'll just have Aluna have all of them dance around the area. If that is possible. Does she react sort of defensively towards that?
She seems to be eyeing you from time to time.
I think I'll roll around it a few circles, and then sort of like once we get somewhere within the area, sort of like bow to her and say like, "All right, go off and have some fun now." And look to Katarina, just like, "Would you care for a dance?"
I don't dance.
Oh.
Don't speak without echo either.
Where's the...
Meanwhile, Mizell is climbing Xander like a tree.
Absolutely not.
I think you handled
No.
yourself rather nicely for someone who doesn't dance.
It's called practice.
And you're almost perfect.
You also lining up for a dance with the Duchess?
Oh, I don't think I'd be so lucky. Actually, just wanted to get some refreshments.
She kind of like looks beyond you. Is the fairy boy going to dance?
I think
Would you like it?
Myzel kind of will have drifted off to kind of the side of the room, eyes constantly moving, scouting out what's going on, not offering to dance with anyone, but if anyone asks, will dance for a little bit.
I think that is the fairy boy going to dance. It's like, why did you have someone in mind for him?
Benny wants him.
Sorry, who
Who?
wants him?
Benny.
Which one is Benny?
Benny!
Benihama.
Her name is Penelope.
Oh, Penny with a
Penny.
P.
Penny.
I
Yes.
thought you were saying
We were
Penny.
hearing Benny like with a
Penny.
B.
Yes, I know. I tried saying Penny 3 different times. Each of them spitting the P more, but it didn't work.
It
think
came
the
out.
accent
It came out stronger like
changed.
B every time.
I think it because the accent is strong enough where like the Andy just overtook it fully. I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's so. Interesting. Well,
The one that Myzel is probably least interested in.
I'll be sure to inform him then.
To gauge who won the hot woman.
That's so funny.
Actually, I'll try to persuade her. I could ask him if you'd be willing to give me that dance that you don't do.
She squints for a moment.
Luna makes a just sort of minks his smile.
Seems to be calculating a few things in her head. Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Pretty good. She goes, fine.
Sort
But
of.
But she looks at Kayla. The girl is off limits. Understand?
For a dance or a conversation?
Anything.
Hmm. All right. Can I tell if Kayla has any recognition of Rala?
Roll an insight check.
Need my Twinkie's always somewhere trying to skulk around.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
Bit hard to tell. Every time you try to glance in her direction, Ekaterina seems to kind of like get in your face in a sort of like don't even look at her way. So you can only just really catch glimpses of Kayla like looking at the ballroom and can't really get a read on her emotions that well.
Can I, while the dance is happening and people are starting to move a little bit as well, just try to track, especially Rala's new friend? Just keep an eye on her and see if she's being taken somewhere.
She seems to be just waiting. Her little tray of drinks.
Mhm.
For now. As for Iluna, Ekaterina is like, so, I dance with you, you get fairy boy for penny.
All right. Luna gently sort of bows her head and heads over to Mizell. The others, do they seem as preoccupied with Kayla at all, or is it just Katarina?
Make an insight check again.
One day I'll get proficiency in this. One day. Nope.
Soul's legendary
Hard-
nat 20s have turned into two nat 2s, nat 1s in a
Hard to
row.
tell.
Where are you investigating? What are you doing with all your insight, fucking fairy boy? What's the point of view?
God. Observing the partygoers.
Oh, how's that going?
Xander's hot.
True.
I can't make
Yeah,
heads or
you
tails of
can't
it.
Yeah,
really
actually,
get
wait.
a-
Where's Xander?
Uh,
Okay, Mizell's like over here at the stable.
I'll head over to whatever the fuck you are. Where are you? I'll head over to Mizell. Fortunately or unfortunately, it looks like the host of the party is quite interested in the dance with you.
What?
Penelope. She wants to dance with you, according to Katarina there. I promised her a dance. And promised you to dance with her. And I would like for us to try to get an opening for Rala to talk to her friend because she seems very protective of her for some reason.
Are you making my dance card now?
I'm making you do your job.
I'm going to do my job. Slight glance at Xander.
Flicks him in the head, like physically hard.
Ow!
A hard thunk on your forehead.
Don't leave a mark. Go get some concealer.
Oh my god. Bathroom break.
Yeah. Touch up my makeup. Make sure
Yeah.
Xander notices me.
Oh
Try
my
to get her
God.
talking. I'm gonna try to get Katarina away from Kayla, and I'm gonna try to ask the others to do some. That's what I'm looking for. Interference.
Right. Anything
Look at
in
the rest of
particular
them.
you want me to ask her?
Are any other? Well, I'll let you decide what you want to ask her. As far as the others, do any of them seem particularly interested in us, or sort of cagey with Kayla?
As Mizell's kind of been circling the room so far, does it seem like anyone else, any of the other Penelope or her lovers have been paying any particular special attention to the party?
To the party, like the group of you?
Yeah, like to any particular individual members. Have any of their individual members been paying special attention to any of our individual members?
Okay, make an insight check.
Okay.
31. Ekaterina seems to be keeping tabs on mostly everyone, but since Iluna and Rala approached her, she naturally eyed them a little bit more attentively. Jurgen seems to be handling like the line of people that want to dance with Penny, but his gaze seems to be glancing sometimes and also like Rala and especially like Kayla's direction from time to time. Valerie is dancing like with other guests and then like sort of entertaining them, but from what you can tell, she is also not completely enthralled in that. She is also she has like sharp eyes paying attention to the rest of the room as well, though it doesn't seem like she's gazing specifically at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Xander isn't really paying attention. He's just dancing and having fun.
No thoughts in the head of his.
And Yes, pretty much.
Himbo.
And Penelope,
Absolute himbo.
if you if you observe her behavior a bit, she would at a couple of times like lock eyes with you from like across the room, very poignantly.
Every time, just a little shiver runs down Myzel's spine.
He shivers and queefs.
I think
Shiver and queef.
I think since he's right in front of her face, I think like it's like that camera scene where like Myzel's kind of looking over Luna's shoulder, sees Penelope like leering at him, and then, and he just kind of like makes like a face, and like she can tell immediately. She kind of just drifts in front of him, so the face isn't seen, and just kind of like gives a sympathetic look of like, "Hey."
And while if you're looking at her like while you're talking to Iluna, you do see her eyes like gaze at Iluna as well, for a moment before going back to whomever she's dancing with.
Looking at my
Does
ass.
seem interested in you
Yes.
as well. True.
What was that, dear?
She does seem interested in you as well.
Well, we'll just have to switch. I'll dance with Katarina for a bit, and we can switch off if you feel a bit too tense.
I will not appear tense when dancing with her, though I will not be relaxed.
But I will reiterate, I want to try to get an opening for Rala and Kayla this week. And at least 2 of them we have distracted. The other ones, well, I can't gauge them as well as you can.
Well, Jurgen is also keeping an eye on them.
Then
Be
let's try to get
careful.
the others to bit a bit more noticeable.
We are new here, so people will naturally be keeping a closer eye on us. Anyway, you make it look like we're over here scheming. Back to it, I guess.
To, I guess, sort of play the role. I think Luna will just sort of like gently tilt Myzel's chin up and give him a light sort of like slap on the cheek and gesture her head to Penelope, and she kind of stares in Katarina's direction, as if to say, from a distance, as if to like show like, hey, we're dancing.
I caught your eye from across the ball and liked your vibes.
We caught her eyes.
Are you looking at her trying to like get her to come to you, or?
Oh no. It was essentially just like a turning around, just sort of like making show of just like, yeah, no, we're heading towards.
You see, I'm doing my job.
Yeah, I'll kind of hook arms with Myzel for the moment, head towards Penelope, sort of drop him off, and then politely bow her head and say, "Save one for me," and head towards Katarina.
Okay, as you head towards Penelope, she notices you approaching and seems to immediately drop whomever she was dancing with. Kind of goes like, "Okay, dance is over." Like almost like comedically, like sort of like swoops them away, and turns her attention to you, like, "Oh my, you're one of those new people, hmm? Do you want
Yes.
to dance with me?"
Wait, who is she talking to right now?
Yeah.
You.
Okay, cool. Then I'm off to Katarina then.
Yeah.
Just make sure.
I've been in town for a little bit, but only just starting to explore the social circles.
Oh, you don't have to put like a pretense or anything. Darling has told me about you.
Well, then you probably understand we're curious to be here.
Yes, yes. But you will dance with Penny, yes?
Wait, I thought Penelope was talking to me.
She is.
She
Oh.
said it herself
Oh.
in the third person. Penny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of threw me for a second. Indeed. Good time to chat, is it not?
Yes, Penny loves chatting.
Do I
She
get the sense that this is just how she always talks, or that she's trying to like play up the flirtatious little girl vibes?
make an insight check as she does a curtsy to you, and provided you like respond in kind, she kind of advances towards you really like and grabs you really close to dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Maizel will like hold out a hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
She goes like into like this waltz stance with you, but she holds you like really tight, and you can really feel those like vampire muscles that are much stronger than they look,
Mm-hmm.
like clenching on your back and pressing your body closer to her. Well, her body. I'm not going to get into detail on that, but
It's
Maizel's
taking
nightmare.
all of Maizel's self-control to not just dimension door out of this right now.
yeah. And it's an interesting experience. Like, she's dancing with you, and like she's like really close. And as you make like light conversation, we can have the conversation later if you wish. But just to like as a forward, she seems to get like unnecessarily close almost to talk to you, like near to your ear and everything. But as you listen to her or like observe her tones and everything, it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like she's doing it on purpose even. It's just the way she does things. Like it feels natural. If anything, now that you're talking to her like in earnest, it seems like the way that she was addressing people earlier, back at the very start and right after the first dance was over, was the sort of like forced part. The way that she's talking to you right now it feels more fluid. It feels like it comes off more naturally from her. And you're looking at her, and her eyes are like the red vampiric eyes, but they have like heart-shaped pupils, which gives them a little bit of a weird look to them. And it feels like, at first glance, it really feels like she's trying to seduce you, but you also get the feeling that she's just like that.
Right. Like she kind of almost tries to seduce everyone.
Yes. And you're not sure if it's on purpose or not.
Mm-hmm.
But is there anything in particular you would like to say to her as you're dancing?
Yeah. I noticed you watching me from across the room. What drew me to your eye rather than the rest of my companions?
Oh. She looks. You see that she looks at you like your wings and your other like more prominent elven features. Says, "I've never really had one of, you know. Is it offensive if I say your kind? But I've never had one of your kind before."
No,
Penny was a bit
I
curious.
understand what you mean. Even among, as you say, my kind, I'm somewhat more rare.
Oh, how so?
Well, not all of them have wings. And kind of as they're doing the dance, like Maizel's, not only the rest of their body is moving with the dance, but the wings are as well. Kind of like not hitting anyone, just kind of like swaying with the dance. So if they make a particular like tight turn, the wings kind of flare out to almost like catch and assist in the turns of the moves. And the kind of like autumn colors sparkle a bit in the room.
Oh, that's very pretty. I was talking about the wings, though. Like, Penny has had elves before, just not elves with wings.
Fair
Darling
enough,
says they're
then.
called winged elves, but we don't get a lot of them up here.
We are not from around here.
Oh,
We're from... Well, you might call it the Fae.
oh, I've heard about that.
So, these darlings of your own you've collected over the years and asked them to stay with you?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, they asked to stay with Penny, really. First was a Katerina. She like points at her, who presumably is dancing with Luna right now.
Mhm.
And then you again, and then Valerie, and then Xander. They're all very kind to Penny.
I can imagine so.
They're great in bed too.
Myzel's cheeks just like pink up the slightest little bit.
Do you want to know?
Oh no, that's all right.
I can't tell if there's any evil intent here.
It is interesting. Do they share your nature? Kind of heavily implying the like vampirism.
Well, I mean, as far as I know, Jurgen is like heterosexual. That's how you say it, right?
He's a coward.
I think. You know, Valerie says she is too, but I'm not too sure. I've seen her looking at some women as well. But the others share Penny's nature, yes.
Did she intentionally dodge the question, or did she just legit not get what he was asking?
It does seem like she understood it as like, do they share your sexuality?
Oh my god.
I like can't even be mad at this. What are we doing?
That is most interesting, though I was referring to your taste in drinks, long lifespan, muscled physique. You know, the features that your other darling bestowed upon you.
Oh, you mean if they're vampires?
I wasn't going to say it aloud, but yes.
Oh, why not?
I suppose he has bewitched most of the town to not even think of the possibility, so it's safe enough.
Penny's not sure what bewitched means, but yes. Well, I haven't done anything to them, if that's what you mean.
Indeed. Do you not wish to share that part of you with them? Or are they just companions for the time being and you intend to let them go later?
She tilts her head a little. What do you mean, let them go? Penny's
Well,
not forcing anyone to be here. They like Penny, and Penny likes them.
apologies, I implied something that I did not intend to. Of course, you're not holding them here. I was just simply curious.
Well, if any of them wants to be a vampire as well, Penny could ask Darling.
You wouldn't consider turning them yourself?
Penny's not sure how to do that.
How long have you known your darling?
Maybe 15 years now? 16 maybe? Little Lulu was just a little girl back then.
Which one is Lulu?
Do you ask her that?
Sure. Who's Lulu?
Oh, the lady commander.
Ah,
She got promoted recently, yes? We made a big party about it.
she did. Actually, because she, I guess, recent could be any number of years. As I'll kind of just say, what was it? 4, 5 years ago?
Oh, something like that. I think like 3.
Right. That's legit just me forgetting, not myself.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, what are you doing after this?
Have not considered yet. Presumably going to return home and sleep.
Do you want to sleep here?
With the utmost respect, I think I'll have to decline.
Record scratches.
She looks a little pouty. She was like, oh. Just to be clear, Penny's talking about sex.
I understood.
You don't want to sex with Penny?
Mizell
like,
is trying to let her down in the lightest way possible
I'm
and
trying not to like
struggling
her.
with
It's
it.
kind of hard. He's kind of nothing going on in there. Nice.
To be fair, she seems genuinely puzzled. At this point, she doesn't seem offended.
Uh-huh.
She seems like she genuinely is not used.
The concept
This-
has never occurred to her.
Yes,
It's never occurred to her that someone might not be attracted to her.
correct. It's a formative experience.
I chose the right person to do this.
I hate you. Indeed, I apologize, but not interested. However, Mizell kind of glances over at Luna. One of my friends might be.
Oh. The 10 lady with the big butt?
That one.
That's okay. She's Penny's type as well.
Tell me, though, what's the story behind your youngest companion? The one who's been serving you drinks tonight.
Oh, that's Kayla. She was a gift.
It was a gift.
From whom?
Lineker.
Hmm?
You guys killed
Interesting.
Lineker, right?
We
Oh,
did.
no.
She was causing all kinds of trouble for people.
Penny only met her once or twice. She was okay.
Play with
Don't
Believe
wish to
that's,
talk about too many unpleasantries, but that sanatorium was quite a mess.
Oh, they say people go there when they're crazy or like really sick.
Indeed. They usually go there to get treated, though Lineker seemed to enjoy making it worse.
Do you think Penny doesn't want to be insensitive, but do you think it's because she was generous?
I don't know what to do with this one. I'm so law.
I am assuming what she's getting at is transgender.
Yes.
I don't know if I do or don't want Lilia and Penelope to have a one-on-one conversation. I'm trying to
So
decide.
funny.
Unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Well, as
Don't
one
you
who
mean
doesn't-
transatlantic?
The transatlantic.
The Transvestigation Unit would like to know what the fuck is going on here right now.
True. Maisel kind of glances down at themselves and says, as one who doesn't exactly fit the binary myself, I'm not all
that's
that
a big word.
crazy either. So I don't think it would have anything to do with that.
Oh. So you don't like girls?
If his hands weren't occupied right now, they'd be rubbing at his temples. Non-binary means doesn't fit into either the traditional male or female roles. Bisexual is the one where you're attracted to both.
Right, I just thought you had said it wrong.
Oh.
So you don't like girls?
I did not say that.
You do?
Some.
Okay. Well. Penny really liked talking to you. But also, Penny wants to dance with other people. She, like, holds you closer again and again, like, it's really hard to think that it's not on purpose, but she, like, really presses her boobs against you, like, pretty hard. She leans, like, closer to your ear and goes like, do you think that boy with the white hair from your group wants to dance with Penny too?
Don't fucking do it, bitch.
What has Noah been up to? Because Maisel would be paying attention to the rest of the group.
I have just been wanting to monitor people and see if anybody is quietly and low-key being taken away. In particular, I'm keeping an eye on Rala's new friend, but also wanted to keep an eye on the ring boy and just anybody else that might leave and not come back.
Ring boy?
Yeah, the
Oh,
guy
that
who
one.
was-
Yeah.
What was it? Corey?
Corey, yeah.
Corey and Svetlana.
To be honest,
Svetlana,
I think you might melt him.
Oh. You mean from fucking?
Unbelievable. Oh my god.
Well, maybe if Xander was involved.
I use
True.
shape eyes to just like
Is-
my dick tucks in so far.
Is he into that?
I don't know. Maybe Xander should find out.
Oh. I'll ask him later. But
How
you could
does
also-
PvP work in your game? Like,
you could-
We're all just setting each other up now.
I haven't done shit. What do you mean?
I'm
God.
actually trying to get shit done.
I've
and
been
no one's
actively
getting it.
quiet in my corner, like don't fucking look at me.
Well, anyway, if you want to be a deer, you could get either the white-haired boy or the white-haired girl to come dance with Penny maybe next.
Not the girl. Oh.
That's a Luna.
That's a Luna, yes.
Oh, I thought he meant Rala.
No.
They are both white-haired.
We are
Yeah,
right
okay.
here.
And
Technically, Lucina is
Lucina also
well,
white-haired.
yeah,
Yep.
but she doesn't
yeah.
mean Lucina.
Damn, y'all not missing on that trope, huh?
You bring all three.
Maisel smiles and kind of gives a light bow as they separate and say, "I'll send her over."
Me, my commander, or my child?
Thank you very much, non-binary boy. Oh, boy? Is it boy or girl? Non-binary person. Bye.
There you go.
She's. I kind of like her, guys. She's
Do
kind of
we
nice.
have to? Can we keep her?
Myself will kind of say into the others' heads, "Well, at the very least, I've confirmed that she has not turned them into vampires. But
Im-
not saying anyone else hasn't."
Immediately as you leave, she seems to go chat with Valerie a little bit.
Can
You
I hear what they're
don't-
saying?
It seems like she's gossiping about whatever it is you talk to her about.
And then
Uh,
too,
so
Would he truly
stopping-
just make one of them nice, guys? Would he just make one of them nice?
she was drinking blood earlier.
What does that mean?
But she now let's go a little bit back in time to Iluna heading over to dance with Ekaterina. How do you want to go about this?
I think I'm just gonna try to distract the conversation while we're dancing. Since she doesn't seem very comfortable dancing, I'm just gonna kind of keep it simple and keep it light. Just make sort of like light conversations and try to steer her a little bit away from Kayla.
Okay.
I'm trying to create an opening for Rala at some point where Katerina is like facing me, and I'm just kind of like trying to like get her to have like a opening to just talk with her friend.
Can
Yeah.
you ask
Uh,
Lilia to create a distraction or anything for this?
I mean, I would if wish we had
I
mental
wanted to
things.
look at Jurgen and see. I want because I've been thinking about Jurgen's stuff and see if any of the if I can recognize anything that he's wearing as being possibly linked to Wolfwood stuff, or any other like memorabilia that, from what I've seen in either Frida's stuff or anything else while being in the village, that I can
roll
try
a
and.
perception check.
Me cast my line to fish. Fish, alright.
12.
That is not your perception. What the heck?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought you had a higher perception.
I'm not very wise.
I know. I thought you were proficient, is what I meant.
So disrespectful. You
I thought
don't.
well, actually, I thought I was too. Wait. I'll count my. No, because I think I got proficiency in it from being. Well, I'll look in that, and while things continue, I'll look into it.
Well, you you look at him a little bit, and you see some stuff that seems to resemble the things that Elder Helga and Zia wore at times. But you're not quite sure if it's a regional thing or if it's just by virtue of them being druids.
Mhm.
Kind of like a 50-50 here. As for Iluna dancing with Ekaterina, she's very stiff in general, but she seems to be particularly resisting like being led to move too much. She's like conceding the dance to you, but in the minimal terms possible. But
Mhm.
eventually you hear like this whistling sound coming from like your left, and you see Xander like approaching the pair of you with a little bit of a strut, like his like rhythmically dancing, and he goes like, whoa, 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 someone got Kitty Cat to dance, huh? That's a feat and a half.
Huh.
Rena like looks at him very dry, like, Shut up.
That's one of my talents. She's quite enjoyable if she could loosen up a little bit.
You don't know that.
Yet.
You know, I would agree. Personally, right? I think behind all of this tough girl facade lies a very beautiful flower in bloom. Just waiting for someone to say the right words, right magical words to charm her away. Before he finishes the sentence, she just like clocks him across the head, like with a backhanded fist. And he's like, oh, violence is never the answer.
Yes,
Looks
but
at
you
him
shouldn't
like,
grab a rose by its thorns.
violence is a question, and with you, the answer is always yes. I will let you roll deception with advantage to lead her sort of like away from Kayla, due to Xander's interference, so to speak.
Sure. I
Seems
will
to be a
actually
very-
I will ask her genuine questions though too.
Yeah, sure. But there seems to be a genuine dynamic between them that he's just hovering around and distracting her, like
Let
accidentally.
me check my eyes. I might be able to use it to give them disadvantage on that. Okay. No, but it's a saving throw, not a insight or anything.
I think with this 19, I think what Aluna will try to do actually is kind of have them both hand in hand and kind of like be the body. Like she'll have her back to Xander just for a moment and kind of like give a knowing look to Katarina of just like, I understand the type, and sort of kind of lead a conversation that isn't about her necessarily.
What kind of conversation are you going to have here?
I think I'll ask Xander. It's just like, you're not from Grimvar, are you?
Oh, me? Yes, I am.
Really? The local
from
hero
up-
then.
Wasn't.
From up there, Apollonius, best city around.
Oh, what's that like? Heard there's the body of a dead dragon.
Yep. Old Grimvar is, well, not buried exactly, but it's right there in the central plaza. For all to see, the glory of Apollo shines upon us all. Constantly.
Oh, Apollo. I'm not familiar. I've met Artemis.
You what?
Oh, yes, the god.
You mean you met a priest or something?
No, the god.
Tuh,
Had a
sure.
friend of my cleric, real rustic guy. All the what did we say about Orin? All
Dirty-
the
It was the it was the
Stoic.
presence of a stoic oak. Or
you know,
something
the
like
presence of
stoic
stoic.
elm? It was the presence of a stoic.
No.
Your elm.
The stoic
gentle-
majesty.
The gentle stoicism of an oak, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
that.
is. The gentle
There.
stoicism of oak.
I knew I really had a banger of a phrase there.
Yeah.
Like
He's just 100% not believing you. He's like, that's funny. I don't know why you're saying that, but that's funny.
Aluna very seriously pulls him by his collar and looks him in the eye. I am not a woman who tells tales for fun.
When you do that, you feel like the hand on your other hand like gets squeezed very tightly.
He looks back at Katarina. I'm assuming that's her.
Yes.
She does care. Looks back at her.
Well, we're all one big family here, lady.
No. But Artemis was kind. as was Hades. Albeit a bit grumpy at us. And we'll continue sort of vaguely recounting stuff from the Wolfwood.
Yep. He's still like just like, yeah, you probably had like an acid trip or something like, but it's just not happening.
Does Katarina care at all, or does she actually seem interested in that?
She seems very deadpan, same as always.
Okay. I think this is I think this is enough for a distraction. Or else that's the distraction I'll be making.
Yeah, it seems like Katarina's attention is at least partially diverted in this manner. So, is
And
there
what about
anything anyone else would like to do?
yeah?
I will just assume nobody is being taken anywhere until
No.
you tell me. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anyone is being taken places now.
I'm assuming Mizell is currently occupied with the dance.
Yeah, right. Around now would be around the time you would be wrapping up your conversation with Penelope.
Mm-hmm. Your turn, kind of says into Iluna's mind.
Sort of trying to manage the two extremely deadpan and the extremely God, there's just a word for men like this.
Exuberant?
Flamboyant.
It's a good
Hot.
word, though.
Flamboyant's probably better.
Metrosexual.
Boisterous?
Metrosexual.
All the grandstanding of a big old peacock.
Cock.
You're unbelievable, dude.
Speaking of which, Maisel, make another will save.
Oh God.
Yeah, just for that comment.
No, not. I forgot to ask at the end of the other segment.
Mm-hmm. She's trying to seduce me again.
You got this.
Oh.
Advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that looked like a one on
You
my screen
got
for a
it.
second. Holy shit.
Okay, yeah, you feel the same. As your conversation with Penny was ending, you feel a similar kind of like fever passing through your body, but it goes away.
Can I tell if she's intentionally using this power or if it just her presence has that effect on people?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh God. Not intelligence.
Why couldn't I've gotten that one?
Your intelligence is 0? Okay.
Yeah.
You're not.
We've got a
capable of
wise
discerning
cookie,
that
but not a smart cookie.
You're not capable of discerning that right now.
Why is your
Okay.
thing -3?
Huh?
+3, -3 for some reason. The roll. It's weird. This is confusing to me.
I don't know.
Anyway, unless anyone has other things to take care of.
Is this a good enough distraction for Rala to sort of get it
I
in
don't
with
know.
Kayla?
I don't know. She could try.
I'm gonna go talk to Jurgen.
Okay.
And ask him about where he's from.
All right. You saunter up. Jurgen is currently like curating the line of suitors to Penelope, who, after Maisel is sort of like this panic seems to resume, and she, after being done with whatever she was gossiping with Valerie about, she continues dancing with people as they line up. And as soon as you leave to go talk to Jurgen, Svetlana seems to start skirting around the place, trying to get in the line as well.
Yeah, if you want to go get in line, I want to go ask that elf guy up there something.
Oh. You're gonna go
Yeah, I
for
can-
like one of the Duchess's lovers?
I mean, I might have a dance with him. I just wanted to ask him some questions.
I think it's probably funny is Svetlana has seen two of the party members, one dance with Penelope and the other dance with two of the lovers.
I mean, well, all right. I'll
You
just
gonna?
be around.
Yeah, are you gonna get in line for Penelope? I can come wait back with you when I'm done
No,
talking.
no, I'm not.
It's all right if you are.
I am.
I'm happy for you.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna like want, but yeah, thanks.
I mean, look at you. You look so nice.
Oh, shut up.
Think of what nice of a dance you two can have. You don't have to think down about yourself before you even get there. Don't sell your shot short before you even shoot it. See if I can say that 3 times fast. Sell your shot short before you can shoot it.
All right, I'm okay. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
She's like
Yeah,
a little tries to give her like goes to give her a clap on the back and has to like very much in motion be like, oh crap, gentle, 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 gentle.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna go there.
They gave her the eye drops.
I know, but still, this is also she's small.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
every
just
time
thrown
she-
happening.
Still getting used to like, you know, having the ability to actually stop on that last.
But yeah,
Moment.
while you make your way through to Jurgen, she seems to join the line.
So I want to try and position myself so that when Jurgen is going to like have his sidebar conversation that I'm going to attempt to make with him, it is to be turning him away from Kayla.
All right. He lets through one more suitor that was approved by Penelope. This tall gentleman of Jotun ancestry, like bald head and very well-kept beard, burly. Penny begins to dance with that gentleman, and you like walk up and presumably do something to draw Jurgen's attention. To which he goes like, "Oh, hello there. I don't believe we've had the opportunity to meet."
Hi, yeah, it's my first time actually coming to one of these.
Oh, well, you are aptly dressed for the occasion, young lady. Although I do sense a bit of a distinct fashion than the ones that we're used to around these parts. Are you not
Yeah.
from around town?
No, I'm actually down from a little further south in Rivers Bend. We always say it takes about 50 years for fashion to make its way down the river. It's slower than just about any other good that comes into town.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is more of what, you know, it's representative. And I also think it's really pretty.
Yes, it does suit you well, dear.
She'll do a kind of like awkward curtsy thing.
Yeah, he has a kind of like kind old man smile.
So you're not from around here either though, are you?
Oh, no. I'm from south of the wall, as they say here.
Oh, how far south?
Oh, whereabouts of place Daka hasn't made the name of yet?
South of the border.
Oh, is that anywhere close to where Mondal?
He's from Mexicola.
No, not quite there. It's a little bit up, not quite as south. More to the northeast of there. Whereabouts?
So how you feeling about all the cold weather then? I imagine it's quite a big change. Have you been up in this area that long?
Well, suppose it's been about a decade now.
It's always interesting to see one of us more nature inclined people suited up in a city like this.
Well, I didn't plan on it at first, but he glances at Penny, who's giving like their final twirls with the Jotun gentleman. You know, the heart wants what it wants.
Does the heart ever miss the forest?
It does, at times. Our kind Duchess here makes some efforts to allow me to still be in the presence of the beast that I love so much. But certain necessaries must be made. Certain sacrifices must be made. That's just life, I suppose. I've had an enjoyable youth.
Grimvar's elves
Speaking-
live long.
No, not these elves. He's part of the
Okay.
shorter-lived.
Oh, okay,
Elves.
okay.
Well, speaking of, were you looking to perhaps get a dance with the Duchess?
Oh, I feel like that kind of dancing might get me in trouble with my girlfriend.
Oh, is she the
Everyone
jealous
witnessed
sort?
Myzel's face just being plastered into the boobs.
Is she the
I know.
jealous sort?
Not necessarily, but you know, she's kind of like my first girlfriend, and really like the first time I ever thought that that was even really a concept that was possible. Never. That's not information. That's neither here nor there. I'll pass.
Well, suit yourself then, she says, while clearly making a face that goes like, pass? The fucking me.
Lily is just like beet red.
Not jealous. Reminder: I joked of cuddling with Lilia, and that woman said she was going to end quote kill me
right.
later.
Actually, no, that's right. She is kind of maybe a bit jealous type, and I think my friends might find a way to bring it up and think it's gonna be funny, and it might make me fear for my laugh.
Oh, well,
But in like a
I
way that
suppose the
I don't know,
jealous
kind
sort
of
it
makes
is
me
then.
want to do it. I don't know. It might be kind. Sorry, what?
I'm sensing some conflicting emotions.
No, I'm fully focused in this moment.
Huh. Well. Oh, pardon. And Penny dismisses the current suitor and goes back and goes like, Jürgen, the next one. Oh, we haven't met. Hello,
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm Penny. Who are you?
I'm Lilia. It's nice to meet you, Penny.
You've
Yes,
been
yes,
forced into the
likewise.
dance.
Are you here to dance?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm actually just getting ready to head back. Have a great evening, though.
Well, you too.
Declined
then-
by 2 people in one night. What could she possibly think?
And then, no, doesn't seem like she cared that much in this case. She then turns to Jürgen and looks at the line, goes like, no, yes, you at the back. And like several people in the front of the line just like leave very disappointedly. And this one sort of like middle-aged woman that was a little far back was like, yes! And gets to dance with Penny next. So at this point, I believe Iluna's dance with Xander and Katarina would be sort of like reaching a conclusion. Like there's just only so much time you can get them to stay dancing with you before they go like enough. Penny's already
Yeah,
finished
I-
dancing with the elf.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if Raleigh could have gone in that time, I think Alina wouldn't press it.
She's welcome
during-
to try.
During the Lilia talking to Jürgen window.
She would definitely be like trying to sneak her way, avoiding detection.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
I'm very good at those.
You have an inspiration.
19. All right.
I'm okay with 19.
You skulk your way around.
Skulk Molly works. Skulk Molly.
I don't even know, and I don't want to know. You skulk your way around the table and begin going to where Kayla is. She seems to be like looking at the ballroom itself, like not really looking in your direction. Seems a bit nervous, and yes, dressed like a little butler.
Oh, as soon as she'd get close enough, she'd just sort of like burst of speed, try to go hug while attempting to be quiet, but also still just basically shouting out, "Hey, Kayla!"
All that quiet just to be loud.
Well, she's trying, but
Yeah, it's just so funny to me.
She kind of like jumps like a little startle, like looks in your direction, like, oh, what? Rala, Ralala?
Ralala.
La la la. Oh my god, it's cute.
Ralala-chan.
You're here.
In a
So-
dress.
would obviously, like tackle hug, and then yeah, and you are where were you?
Well, many things kind of happened, so I don't know. I just like this. Do you know that there was this weird lady at the graveyard?
Yeah.
Like she just kind of like picked me up one day, and I don't know. One thing led to another, that sort of deal, and now I'm kind of like here serving like drinks, I guess.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Well, not them. She looks at the ballroom. They just kind of order me around, normal stuff. But I'm not supposed to be talking to other people.
Well, you're talking to me now, so that's the important part.
Yeah. How have you been? Why are you here?
Well, I'm right here right now to talk to you, because I mean, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here, but what?
Oh, we're, I mean, she would. So, for the record, for you, DM, Gigi's still there. He's just a bolt right now.
Yeah.
On a string. So, she would just sort of inquisitively ask, like, it's fine to tell her, right? Like, I
Thanks,
don't
of
gotta
course.
be secret. It's Kayla.
Yeah, like she's family.
So, we're here. So, there's that lady right there pointing at Penny. And, so, her, I guess, boyfriend? I don't know exactly how it is, but he's a real, he's a big goon. And I don't like him. And I want to smush his face. But, we gotta, like, beat up. I mean, beat up's a bad word, but, like, he sent us here to talk with her or something. I don't know. I kind of like, they were talking about stuff, but when I saw you, I kind of like, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, you. So you're here with more people?
Yeah, and then like pointing out stealthily, of course, to everyone in the party.
Oh, you got friends?
What? Yeah. I mean, naturally.
Wow. That's like good for you, Rala. Like, real good for you.
Okay, so, stay there, be safe, and we're gonna like make everything better, and then you can come out and go back home with us, and oh, it's gonna be so cool.
She looks a little. She kind of like avoids your eyes for a moment, like, oh, yeah, sure. I can't wait.
So, and gleefully, she would give Kayla a hug, and then I'll be right back. Sort of go try to reconvene with the group.
Okay.
A skip to her step, almost.
So Rala has successfully interacted with Kayla. Is returning. Iluna has finished her dance with Ekaterina. Xander has gone off to find other people to dance with. Penny is still addressing her line of suitors, and the rest.
I think Myzel, after telling Aluna, like, hey, she wants to dance with you too, would have, like, drifted over to where Noah is. And kind of, like, half conversationally, half, like, shuddering, said, ugh, she's horrible.
You seem to be enjoying yourself, though.
No. She asked to sleep with me.
Like, at night?
In bed. With...
You've done it with the others before?
Oh no, she wanted much more than just sleep.
So she didn't ask you to sleep with her.
Well, in a figurative sense.
And you said no?
Yes? Oh, what an awful thought.
Maybe that could have been our way in.
Let her sleep with Aluna.
No.
I
Am
didn't
I at
know.
the table for this, or is it just the two of them?
I don't know. Would you have gotten back from your session with Jurgen yet?
At this time yet.
I like
Said
that.
yes or no.
At this time, yes.
You can't tell Luna who she can and can't be with.
I think I'm beginning to understand what exactly she asked. And you should have done it, but don't involve Luna in that.
No one should be doing that with the vampire, but if somebody wanted to do that with the vampire, they can do that with the vampire.
He's like half vampire, isn't he?
2.
You.
You.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying that.
Because I mean,
Come on.
come on.
You don't sleep at night. You fly.
The
You
eyes.
drink blood. I
Sleep in the
not.
coffin.
I've
You're
really
in
looked
the
at his face.
coffin constantly. You're just like in the
Yeah.
coffin all the time.
I'm studying his face at the you drink blood portion, like,
Very indignant. No.
So what do we do then if she wants to sleep with people and they don't want to? What's our next move then?
Well, she hasn't turned the others into vampires either. But
Are
What are we really trying to accomplish here now, in this moment? I think confronting them as it is wouldn't work out for us. There's too many people around, too many commoners or peasants, as you like to say.
There is some sort of something happening with, I mean, all of them have some sort of thing that they're doing, because I felt like a wave of something wash over me earlier. So there is at least some magical effect that she is afflicting these people with.
I'm sure it's some sort of charm, but I've been
Yes.
tracking the people in this room and no one has been taken anywhere yet. So perhaps she's just been trying with us thus far because we're new, and she of course must know that we were sent.
I'm not entirely convinced she knows that she's doing it. She seems
don't
to
think-
think that
Is this sh-
they
is she
just
just-
want to stay with her.
Is this just a force of nature then that's been unleashed upon this city?
Quite honest, and Mizell kind of lowers his voice very low. I think she's just stupid.
Mazel.
I look at her from across the room. Does she look stupid?
Make an
Like,
insight check.
like initial impression. You look at someone and it's like, you're a fucking moron.
No, she doesn't look stupid.
She thinks all of these people just want to be with her, and it doesn't seem to occur to her that it's due to the magic around her.
Do we think she knows?
Or she's a very
then?
good actor.
Do we think she knows then that she is magically binding these folk to her?
I can't tell.
Do you think telling her is gonna go well? Or asking her, or inquiring about it?
Well, fast way to provoke her if that's what we want to do.
I mean,
Well, it depends on how you say things of that nature.
Hey, bitch.
do you really,
bitch.
really, really want to go hard?
Going hard.
Mizell, you should go talk to her again. You've been in a mood all night.
No, she
No,
wants to
but-
dance with Luna next.
I said no.
As he's
You don't
saying
get
that,
to say
Luna's
that.
already like right there.
They're already
Noah's
dancing
trying
right
to
now.
Noah's trying to police your dance card.
Oh, I'm not back
Mizell-
over there. Once Mizell told me,
Oh.
and Luna finished her dance and kind of ran cover for Rala, she kind of meandered over to Penelope after she finished her dance with that excitable woman.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to Penny?
Yeah, it felt more awkward to be told, oh, she wanted to dance with you, and then Mizell like kind of like said that and then walked away. Kind of felt awkward for her to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna snub her.
Oh no.
I mean,
she's
Mizell
going
did
there.
say that in Luna's mind.
In her mind.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see something. How interested does Penelope seem like dancing with Luna if she starts heading back to the group, seeing Rala kind of like excitedly run back?
Well, she glances at you like maybe once, but she doesn't seem to be terribly like,
I
staring you
must
down.
fuck her.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't verbalized or promised, then I don't think Luna would make that much of a big deal of it. Kind of
So you're coming back to us.
meander back to the table. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna rush over to you. Oh, you're coming to this table, okay.
Luna,
Noah.
Mizell wants you to sleep with her. And I said
I'm
no.
sorry? I'm
He
sorry?
He just came to the table and said that.
Okay, I need
That
both
is-
men in my life to stop talking about who I do and don't sleep with.
That is
kind of
exactly what I've
immediately.
been trying to tell them.
No, but she's bad.
That's
All I
beside the
said is
point.
that I didn't want to sleep with her, and that if you wanted to, you could.
I think Aluna is trying to catch
I'm
her
staring
bearings
daggers at myself.
at like why everyone seems to like why like the
She's
sleeping with
just
her is on
simply
the thing.
asked to dance with you. I don't know why it's immediately got to be that
Mhm.
she's trying to sleep with you right now.
She asked Myzel to sleep with her. So if she asked him, she'll ask you probably too.
I almost said
thought-
she'll ask anyone, and I was like, no.
I mean,
I thought we were here to detain the vampire.
Right.
It's a
Lakina,
very complicated situation, apparently.
I have an idea. I'll need your help, but it may make you feel uncomfortable again.
My help?
I need to understand if she has intent.
You want me
Because-
to accompany you and ascertain her emotions?
Yes, because if there doesn't seem to be any vehement nature to her, we may have to figure out how to approach this in a different
says
way.
these people are here with her of their own free will.
Quote unquote.
It's not free will. I can
I-
sense the magic on every single one of them.
The point
I
is
agree.
whether or not she knows that or not. Because if she does, then she's complicit. But if she doesn't, and then she kind of eyes Maisel annoyed, then she's innocent.
Hardly. She still drinks blood.
You keep saying that like it's sort of a determination on people's morality.
Now, where are they getting the blood?
Do you have to kill someone to drink blood?
I must agree.
Did you have to kill someone to drink blood?
Yeah,
No,
I
I-
mean, that's kind of where I'm unsure that there's this big hang up on. Like, I was perfectly consenting and willing to give Ashini some of my blood in the hospital because she kind of like super needed it. And it wouldn't have hurt. Like, I've got minimum 6 liters of blood pumping through my vein. Probably more than that, considering the average mass that I have is above that of a normal human.
And also,
Why do I
you
know
tend to
that?
heal very quickly, so I feel like you're generating blood at a very absurd rate at sometimes.
So let's assume she doesn't know, and she's not entirely complicit. Then what? Is she...
Exactly.
Do we just let her go then? We can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
I think whatever it is that is going on with her, the result must be the same at all times. She cannot live.
Well, we don't know what she's doing yet.
Why don't we continue to keep an eye on the people in this room, track them, just to make sure no one is taken?
It may be that
I've been trying my best to keep an eye on as many people as possible, but I hope I haven't missed anyone.
we may need to ascertain what this after party is like, as debaucherous as that may be.
Oh, there's an after party?
With the sex.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I missed that you making it. I thought it was a
Yep.
separate party
Nope.
that I.
It's completely it's
Yep.
okay. Yep.
Where
I mean,
is Corey?
You and Renee.
Corey
Oh my
is,
god, Noah's gonna go sleep with Corey.
Corey
the
has.
house?
Corey had joined the line to dance with Penelope and was properly rejected. He now seems to be trying his luck with Valerie, but doesn't seem to be having much success either.
Well, he wants the cat girl.
I want to
I'll,
try to dance with the cat girl.
Would you? Can you blame him? I cannot.
I
Oh.
can and I do.
Wow. Wow, we have a shamer here, guys. We have a
King
shamer.
Shamer.
Everyone,
Should've been a
Meanwhile,
cat boy.
I'm a
can
shameless
yell.
furry. I would like to go
As-
talk to the furry.
And as a matter of fact, while you guys are discussing this, it seems like Svetlana's turn on the line arrives, and Penelope seems to look at her and consent to giving her a dance.
I give her like a if I can catch her Svetlana's eye, I give her like a little yeah.
You can, yeah, and she seems
Oh shit.
thoroughly flushed, like completely red, but looks at you and nods in a very like, yes, it worked.
Well, this is as good a time as any. Take Lukina's hand. Would you give me this dance? Kind of a quotation.
Lukina blinks twice and is there a function to me dancing?
Well,
Thought
I
you only
think
wanted
if we
me
were
to.
to walk by her and stand and or stare, it would be very awkward. Unless you can do it from this distance, in that case, perfect.
She narrows her eyes a little and goes like, that is correct. It seems to be a necessary practice in this situation.
You think I would unnecessarily drag you into a dance?
Yes. You seem interested in doing that. You feel interested in doing that.
Kind of
Yes. Yes, it's
pokes
crazy.
her armor breastplate. It's just like, yes, but I'm also actively ignoring it for work.
I am aware.
Well, thank you.
I wish Renee was here.
What is Xander up to?
Currently dancing with two people at once. Seems
What
to
kind
be
of vibe does he give off?
Peacock.
Like
cock.
you said,
What-
mostly himbo.
Yes, mostly himbo. He seems to
Okay.
be just like having the time of his life, while the other, her other lovers seem to be, Ekaterina is just fully focused like on the non-party aspects of it. Jurgen and Valerie seem like 50-50, and Xander seems just full-on party mode. He's not really caring about like keeping an eye on things and keeping an eye on you guys or anything like that.
Has Xander exhibited any signs of how he uses magic?
Yeah, I was about to mention, every now and again, now that he's a little bit tipsy as well, he does like these dancing flares, and when I say flare, I mean like fire, like flaming flares. Like the red feathers on his shoulders seem to ignite a little bit. He shoots a little bit of fireworks from his fingertips. Also, when he does
Imagine
certain,
what
like,
other
dance-
tips he could shoot that from. Oh.
certain when he does certain dance moves, like his feet leave like a small blazing trail. Like the flames themselves don't seem to be the normal red fire. They seem to have like a little bit of more of a golden hue to them.
Wait. If I'm with him, we are a song of fire and ice.
Indeed.
Oh my god. I will
Noah and
point out
Mizell
to...
suddenly competing over Xander.
No, I will point out to Luna though. That one? The fiery guy?
The himbo,
And-
yes.
He seems like somewhat of a moron. Maybe he's an easier target.
He sneezes.
I
Who
would
the
say
fuck
yes,
just
he-
rocked up to... Oh, that's Myzel.
Yeah,
I just
He
saw
was there the
token
whole time, yeah.
fly across the screen.
this token was just like intruding on my NPCs at this point.
I'd say yes, he is an easier target. I'd also say I'm not exactly sure how much he knows with his.
But anything that we can find out is more than the lack of knowledge we have now.
Look at those feathers. And the way he shoots flame from them.
God, a person has a
Myzel, why
little bit of
don't you go talk
feathers
to
and he
him?
just curls into a little ball.
What was Luna saying?
It's like someone man shows up with a bit of feathers and then suddenly he's. Never mind. There's a child here.
I think one of you should try to talk to him and find out anything. Maybe you two can do it in passing while you're there.
What am I trying to
No.
figure out about this man?
Penelope
No,
will
no,
be
no, not
rather
about. Yeah, not about him, but he seems to have been drinking quite a bit, and he seems not
Oh, okay.
very
I'm
smart.
I'm
So you
catching
can
your
ask
vibe.
him anything, I guess, and maybe he might tell you something that he shouldn't.
Well,
Well,
Mizell, I'll leave you that to you.
talk to him. One of
Myself,
you should probably
remember,
go. What?
remember to think with the correct head, please.
Shut
did-
up.
How did you even know to make jokes like that?
That was not a joke.
Oh, you and Likina are gonna be the death of me.
Penelope will be disappointed if neither of you go to dance with her. And he kind of looks between Noah and Iluna.
Well, I have a nice proper dance partner right here.
I'll be honest also. I'm trying to keep my distance from their influence because I did not cast a spell on myself to protect my mind. So
Smart idea.
if I were to talk to them, I would be risking the safety of you as well. And quite frankly, after what you told me she asked of you, I don't think we'll have much to discuss.
No, we're gonna have to have a long talk about how you feel about me sleeping with people.
I don't care so long as it's not a vampire.
Okay. That's, I guess, fair.
Or well, I should say, I also don't care if it's a vampire so long as that vampire is not an obvious threat to the town we're trying to defend and protect.
See, there you go. That is the proper phrasing for restricting my sleeping options.
Yeah, that's the correct phrasing of that. Yeah.
Right.
Because then, you would be a traitor to our cause.
Okay. Let's tone it down, Drama King.
It's the crown. It's doing things to me.
I shouldn't. It was a bad idea on my
Don't
part.
say
I
that.
apologize.
Not like that. Noah's asexual. Relax.
White men when they put a crown on.
Oh, God.
I feel like
This is the
Imperial
greatest
Feel like
dance.
conquering something.
This
Where's
is the
some
greatest
oil?
dance I've ever been a part of.
You
No.
guys, you guys
never-
went there. My mind was just going to like Adventure Time with like the Ice King's crown.
oh god, that's
Wait.
crazier.
I'm him.
You're closer to him actually than a lot of
Yeah.
other characters, and that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Swear it wasn't me. It was the crown.
Crown. All right, Maisel, go flirt. Nikina, we dance.
Very well.
Lilia.
Keep it on Slatsvana.
Sorry, what?
Lilia said Lilia, and I said keep an eye on Slatsvana.
Svetlana.
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 I'm very bad at this
Slatlana.
name. I'm just gonna
Lana.
just say it.
Lana.
Lana. Keep an eye on Lana, dear. Make sure she isn't faint of heart at any point.
You'll do.
As you talk about her and then head to the dance floor, it seems like she's still dancing with Penelope, and Penelope is holding her in much the same way that she held Mizell and that she's holding all of the other guests. And Lana seems very interested, very trying, you know. But Penny seems to be, while not keeping her like at arm's length, but also not advancing on her.
Mhm.
Eventually, they like stop dancing, and Penelope seems to give like an affectionate, you know, like puts her hand like on the side of Svetlana's face and says something to her. Svetlana like seems very happy about it and like leaves with sort of like holding her cheeks and blushing.
I'll leave that to Lilia.
I'll wait for her to come back to the table.
Are you trying to go to the ballroom while like dancing with Lucina?
Mm-hmm. Go with who should be on whose arm? I guess I'm on her arm.
Are other like people dancing with each other, or are people only dancing with Penelope and the suitors?
People are dancing with each other as well. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you try to have Lucina lead, she doesn't seem to know exactly what to do. She just starts to kind of like just walk, you know, together with you. Like it feels like a tango move, but it's not really a tango move. It's just walking.
I think Luna just sort of, sensing that, places her hand to lead, sort of lightly adjusts her grip on her hip, and then just sort of puts it in very much military terms. It's like, I assume you don't dance much, but you are quite talented. So just keep with this rhythm. 2, 3, and just sort of tapping on her leg, sort of like showing her the rhythm of how to just sort of passively waltz. Just trusting that she can if it's something about rhythm and moving her body, I think Aluna is confident in her ability to just sort of lean into sort of like basics sort of training.
Yeah, she, much like a Katarina, she feels very stiff. Like, not like, she's very deft as well. Like she has very good like reflexes and agility. So, you know, her feet and her like reflexes are good. She can keep pace with things, but she doesn't have a lot of like rhythm. So even though she can move smoothly, she doesn't have like the sort of sway for dancing that makes the dancing itself like charming in some way. She just has a dexterity essentially. But
It's
you
more
can
like
maneuver
color guard than dancing.
Yes, but you can like maneuver around the ballroom, and Penelope definitely seems to catch sight of you guys moving.
Start dancing near her. I think Aluna kind of just keeps eyes with Lucina though, as to not attract attention. That's fairly easy for her.
Yes. But she looks at you all like very intently, and Lucina just turns to you like, let me just drag her token here. Turns to you like, I feel a strong intent to interact with me.
So more interested in you than she is me.
And to that cue, like you hear Penelope's voice going like, Lulu, you're here. Lucina turns around quite stiffly.
Sort of keeps a comforting hand on her hip.
Presuming that is referring to me. Good evening. Yes, good evening. I am Penelope, the Duchess that is throwing this ball. Yeah, Lucina gives like a short bow. I'm Lady Commander Windranen. Yes. Well, what do you think? Are you having fun? It has been an enjoyable evening. You are a terrible liar. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes.
I have been informed of that at times. Oh. Well, in what way would you have more fun? We can adjust. Kina seems a little confused. Um. More fun? Hmm. Oh, do you like military parades? We could have those. Parades. I'm not sure that I. Oh yes, yes. She kind of claps and goes "Get the guards to do the thing." And immediately, all of the bouncers and guards, etc., they start getting information. And Lucina goes I'm not sure. I don't find that enjoyable. Oh, no? Oh, bummer. Well, would you like to dance then? Dancing always makes me happy.
Kind of tying a hand on Lakina. You okay?
I am fine, just a bit. This is
I'll,
blinks once. This is not what I expected.
yeah. I'll look into her eye. Does she seem a little overwhelmed or just confused?
She seems a little confused. She's not like the way she was before. Like that she was a bit overwhelmed by everyone's before she was having in Spy Family when Anya starts getting a little dizzy because
Yeah.
people around her are thinking too much. Like Lakina got a little bit like that, but she's an adult. But now she seems to be just processing the information. But Penny kind of closes the gap between them. Well, come on then. I'll show you how it's done. And she very politely but incisively pushes your hand away from Lucina. With that same weird vampire strength that you don't really expect to come out of such a slender frame. And then grabs Lucina's hand. So let's start?
No. I'm not quite sure your beloved would want to involve Lucina so much in your antics.
She looks at you and kind of tilts her head, goes, Penny doesn't think you would know much about that.
It's strange. I think you do know.
Lucina looks at you what are you talking about?
Same thing what happened with the grave.
She turns to Penelope this time. What are the two of you talking about? And Penny turns to her with a very affectionate smile. Oh, Penny's not supposed to talk to you about that. But anyway, let's dance? Lucina seems to kind of very well. She once again rests Lucina away. Gives you a sort of emotion that's sort of shoo, shoo, shoo.
I just give Lucina a look of, are you sure?
She's still a little confused at the situation, but she turns to you I don't sense any hostile intent. To which Penelope goes like, "Of course not. It's just a dance."
Oh. You enjoy yourself then.
They both begin dancing. It seems like Penelope is really just like dragging her around for the most part. And she's doing the same thing of like not exactly dancing, just moving her body along and dodging obstacles.
Dodging ops.
Well, is there anything you guys would like to do in the meanwhile while this happens?
Mazel would kind of start floating around in the area around Xander, and kind of when he finishes up a dance, would then approach and hold out a hand and say, "May I have this dance?"
Oh, you're the guy that was dancing with Penny before, yeah? Sure. Come on in.
Curiosity. Can Mazel tell when he says guy, does he just mean in general person, or can he actually sense that Mazel's pretty effeminately dressed right now? Like, can he tell?
Let me...
This is just for my own curiosity.
How dense is he?
Where is this? Here. I'd say he can, yeah.
I was indeed, for a little bit. She has quite the flights of fancy. She flirts with everyone relentlessly, does she not?
Well, not everyone. And he, as he says that, he's dancing with you in a more like a... you know those old school rock and roll dances, like from Elvis time?
Mm-hmm.
Like the shuffles? He's doing kind of like that.
The Pulp Fiction dance?
Yeah, a little bit like that, yeah. He's going like, well, not everyone, not all the time at least. I mean, eventually she does get the hots for a lot of people, but, you know, she's not like flirting with everyone, but a lot of them. Like, you know, girl knows what she likes. I respect
Very
them
true.
people.
And you like her in turn?
Very much so. Just the love of my life, Penny.
What do you know about her? I'm curious.
Well, I mean,
Wha-
she's sweet and kind and hot and attractive. Like, she's very gentle. Good in bed, too.
What do you think of her other lovers? Do you not get jealous that she doesn't spend all her time with you?
Oh, nah. I mean, you know, old Jurgen is like, well, I'm not gonna say like dad figure, because that would be kind of weird, right? But it's just like wise and older, and he helps us out with stuff when he has the time. He's, you know, got like a little bit of knowledge for everything. And then Valerie, like, she's kind of a bitch, honestly, but in the good sense, you know? That's kind. She also knows like a lot of potions. There's some funny ones that do like, well, I'm not gonna say what they do, but it's fun. And Kitty Cat, like, she's, you know, scary at first glance, but if you learn to not take her very seriously, she's still gonna be scary and also hit you sometimes. But it's fun.
Wait, which one was in the potions?
Valerie, the witch.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
like,
the kitty cat one? Or what?
no,
Kitty Cat is Katarina, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he calls it
Yeah.
Katarina kitty cat.
Oh, that's hilarious when
Yes,
there's an
I
actual
also- yeah.
cat.
Yep.
Kitty cat. When there's actually a cat, it's so fucked.
It
Yep.
He's so fucking stupid, chat. Oh my god.
It's so dumb.
But you know, like I don't get jealous, because can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Like, Penny's got enough stamina for every one of us, and then some. And even when she's getting like hot and bothered with other people, we can still have fun amongst ourselves,
That's true enough. What about the other one? The one she calls her darling?
Oh, right. Well, when she wants to be with him, just sends all of us off. It's a bit of a, well, not an exclusive deal, because obviously, there's all of us, but it does seem like she doesn't really like to share him. Not with us, at least.
Have you left this place, this manor, since you started to stand by her side?
Oh, well, sometimes, We don't live in the same place all the time. We just kind of move around.
Much of the world thinks you're missing.
Oh, they probably do, huh? It's been a minute. Oh, I'm sure they can manage.
True, though you were quite the dashing adventurer at one time.
Where? Come on.
You still are dashing, but doesn't sound like you get up to many adventures.
Oh, I get up to some adventures, just not the same kind as before.
Indeed.
And it's found nothing.
Oh my god.
Can't trust anyone to work here. The only person I can trust is Lilia and Rala of just being uninterested.
The rest of them are all thoughts.
But not Lukita either.
Everywhere
But
you
Lukita
walk.
doesn't even come up in this conversation because she's so professional.
I love it. It's so good. It's just so vivacious.
And Noah's asexual. So really, I'm just talking to myself.
That was a great laugh. Do it again.
No. What about her interests? Is she into biting? Are you?
Oh my god.
Kind of like raises, quirks an eyebrow. Oh god, you're getting kinky, huh?
I'm
I mean,
just curious.
well, when the situation calls for it, we all can get a little bit on the wild side.
Does he not see the chains on Maisel's hand?
But does she ever explore other kinds of tastes? Anything that you would consider uncouth?
Bro, I know she's a vampire, okay? Why are you talking in riddles?
Okay. Not everyone in this town thinks that vampires exist in this city.
Oh, well, yeah. People are kind of weird about that. But we're in the know. I mean, if you really want to know, like, sometimes having a hot chick drink blood, like, straight from your neck, kind of hot.
So you are into biting.
Well, I'm not into biting. I'm into being bitten. Kind of
I guess that's fair.
Maisel kind of like does just the slightest little wink and like reveals like a slight tooth. I might be into biting too.
You whore.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Penny mentioned we got like a room here.
She did. I wasn't terribly interested in her.
What? Come on. Have you
With
seen that
very much
movie?
implication being like, I am kind of interested in you.
No, I know.
You're
Does he
expecting
totally blow that off?
you're expecting an idiot like that to catch
It's
that?
true. It's true.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah.
No, I
You
think
need to say it.
he's not that dense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But what
Okay.
he's saying is like,
Yeah, whatever.
why, what he's saying is like, why have fun between the both of us if we can have fun between the three of us?
Yeah.
And it's
Two's
so it
company,
doesn't,
but three's a party.
Yeah,
so it doesn't bother you at all that she's a vampire?
not really, no.
Most interesting. I wonder what she's done. Has she killed anyone?
Penny? No. Never seen it.
I must admit that I am rather curious about all of you.
Oh, that's so. Would you want to hear about my heroic exploits?
Do tell.
Well, 5 years ago, in the howling tundra of Grimvar, and he begins telling like a pretty elaborate story.
Oh, I wanted to hear it.
Some of I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do all
I
of
don't
this
want to
live.
hear it. I was gonna stop you.
Yeah, but yeah, he mentions how he hunted single-handedly like a pretty ferocious beast in Grimvar, and other tales if you were so interested.
How much of it is bullshit?
Oh,
Yeah.
it seems to be true enough, just a
Oh.
little embellished.
Okay. All right.
Like perhaps
Storyteller.
he wasn't as unscathed as he mentions in terms of looks. Like maybe he got a little bit more roughed up, but still true.
Maizel will kind of drop into the others' heads. Well, he knows she's a vampire. Doesn't care.
Shocking.
Anything else I should ask?
It happens at the after parties.
What else happens at the after parties?
Oh, you know, people kind of go back to the same thing they were doing before like the dance, but it's a bit more free form. Some people keep, drinking and talking, but since they're a little bit more drunk, talks tend to not be as smart. And well, other people like find company or go enjoy the company of their spouses or people that they have brought here, and well, what happens
And
at the
you can
party
go-
stays at the party.
Take company to other rooms within the house?
Well, very much so. Got a couple rooms ready for that.
Imagine the dance at this point is kind of starting to wrap up.
Yeah.
So he'll then just kind of say, well, maybe I'll seek you out at the after party then.
Oh, sure. If we... kind of like glances at Penny. Well, I think you should discuss that with your companions, but, we're always down to party.
Mhm.
Here at Red Wing Industries.
Oh, what the fuck? Also, when Maizel mentioned that like I was more interested in you, did his expression be kind of like more of the same as Penelope's, where she was just like, who wouldn't be attracted to her?
He has like a bit of a cocky expression, like,
Mhm.
but he does seem to like take it seriously, and he's like, okay, yeah, We'll see where the night goes. But there was also like a glimmer of seriousness to it at times.
How is Lucina faring?
Yeah, she's been dancing with Penelope for a little bit now. She seems to have gotten a little bit more acclimated to the dancing thing, but still a little, quite stiff. Penelope, on her turn, is that like positively beaming. She seems very happy.
Is she treating Lucina a bit differently than how she's treating Mizell and other dances? Does it seem like a little less intense and more just like I'm having fun?
Roll an insight check.
Just trying to get
I
the
might have to go to bed soon, huh?
yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah,
is
we're
this
gonna end the
flirty?
session.
Oh, geez, I just noticed what time it is. Lamau.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Do I want to
You
use
can't
this
really-
one for this? Think about if I want to use an inspiration for this. No, I don't.
You can't really tell much of a difference. She seems to be handling Lucina in much the same way she has been handling other people, like what with grabbing them very snugly and all that. But
It's your bone,
anything
it's
deeper
powder.
than that, you can't really put a pin on it. But as Lucina and Penny end their dance, like, and not out of like will, but just like Jurgen kind of like approaches them and very politely does like this and Penelope looks at him and goes like, "Oh, is it time already? Very well. Thank you very much for the dance, Lulu. It was my pleasure." Lucina does like a respectful bow and goes, "You're very much welcome," and starts making her way back to your table while Penny sort of announces like, "Well, much as I would like to keep dancing and dancing the night away, we must also let our musicians rest. So to all who wish to remain here mingling in the ballroom, you're welcome to do so. But the rest of the manor is open in case you wish to go back to mingling and talking and perhaps fucking as well, if you wish. Again, thank you very much for your presence this evening. It was magical." And as Lucina rejoins the group of you while Penelope is delivering that spiel, she looks a little confused. She doesn't seem to bear any ill will towards me, although I also sense that she is a bit wary, guarded in some way. And there was I am not sure why she has a sort of affection towards me. It was strange.
Mm. I think I'll have to edit I can't think of anything. I don't know what to do.
Okay,
I think
that
the
is
party's got to regroup and figure out what. Huh?
that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, guys.
Yeah.
Killer.
For what?
She drinks blood.
I have nothing. We have no crimes to pit on her.
Yeah.
bewitching
we
the
grab
public.
Kayla and run.
That's true. She has been complicit in slave trading.
What?
Kayla was a gift from Lineker. You don't gift humans.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know how well that's playing.
All right. Well, we've got several anyway. We'll discuss charges next week.
What
Yeah, I
charges?
think-
Wait, several charges? What charges?
I think we just have to wait until the after party and see.
Yeah.
The only thing I think of is Kayla, but even then, like, I don't know if that girl's gonna come with us.
Bewitching the public, trading humans.
But does it really
can't-
matter if we have any?
And we can't prove that we can't prove she's bewitching the public when the public's already
Take a
bewitched.
screenshot of my detect magic.
A screenshot.
The public is already bewitched, so you're talking to a bewitched city about bewitched people.
Your Honor, the
I
jury
also
is
like-
tainted.
I also like the implication that you guys actually, like, tried and prosecuted the other three vampires you've killed so far in a formal capacity. You didn't. You just killed them.
Well, they did crimes straight up.
I know, but it's not like you judged them before the public. Like, it didn't really fucking matter if the public was gonna think they are guilty or not. You just went and
the
killed them.
problem
Why is that
is-
important now?
The problem is, have they done crimes has never been a question before now. It's just been a statement, and the answer has been yes. Now
Yeah,
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 one
yeah.
person
Also
turned the
tried to
sanatorium
kill
into an
us.
eldritch horror. The other person was literally bringing people to the
Summoning
death with devils and
demons, yeah.
demons. I don't need authority for that. This person is having a party, and I have nothing. What am I supposed to say? We killed her because.
Sorry for party rocking, I guess.
That's some real shit you just said there.
House tonight.
Oh.
I'm not sure how.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to approach. I can't just. I mean, I could just kill her, but that just feels crazy.
All of you guys are gonna
Chad, I
be
must
fine.
depart though.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you for sesh. I really gotta go.
Night. Yeah.
Peace.